Alright, hello everybody, Silver here. We are back. Yeah, we're in the menu again, or the loading screen. You're gonna deal with it if I have to. I don't have anything I wanted to really talk too much about. That's typically why I do this. I just felt like starting a little bit earlier so I could just start talking, get into the vibe. Uh, I did play a bit of Power World yesterday, like I said I would. And while I don't think I'll be able to make videos on it, it does seem to have an actual story now. There are several things that have changed from the last update. That if you did play the last update, or even if you played it any time earlier than that, um, it is drastically different. There's already like some new beginner pals in certain areas, in like the beginner areas. Uh, there's just a ton of stuff. They even added new, I think in the last update, the highest level of like technology that you could get was like level 60. They've added a lot more technologies, and the highest level is now 80. So there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of content that they added to the game. Uh, I haven't played very far. Not trying to like fucking bum rush everything. I am playing solo with a very specific subset of stuff so I can get level easier so it's not just a fucking grind to do that. However, because I like to play my stuff a little bit more casually. I don't, especially if I'm not going to be doing a video. If I'm going to be doing a video, I might make it more challenging on purpose just to have that uh, just to have that bit of intrigue and like, oh no, if I die, there's actual consequences type of thing. Might lose my stuff, but other than that, I don't really like. I don't do that in my personal world, so it's a very casual playthrough of it. Uh, and I'm genuinely curious as to see, because even in the early game, the they've changed a bit of the early game even to where now instead of it just giving you like a quote unquote tutorial quest, that is included in like the overarching quest line that they have going here. Not wanting to say too much about the actual quest. They added some NPCs to kind of like, help you along as well. I'm wondering if, because the last I checked, you could get Zoe uh, as like a character. You could get Zoe and her Grisbolt. Zoe separately, and then Zoe and Grisbolt as its own separate character as well. Uh, just as a pal. But it's interesting. It's honestly much more interesting what they've done with it. And because Zoe is part of the story, right? She's the first character that you like the first real boss fight that you do. Uh, you can take on like mini bosses and stuff before that if you wanted to, but she's the first like mini boss that you fight, or the first like main boss that you fight. And the game guides you pretty well to be able to do that. Uh, guides you very well into being able to like get to that level. Because it is also a little bit of a tutorial at the same time. Of course. What is this? What'd I get in the mail? Okay, so it's that thing. Don't I get a free one of these that I could just use? I think I missed one, by the way. I do believe I missed one of these. I'm hoping there's enough days that I don't miss out on the last reward. But it's because I forgot to come back during the actual, like... Because you get 2 per day. That's what happened, is you get 2 of them per day. 2 bottle caps to do that. And I didn't get the one that you just get without doing anything. I didn't, like, claim that one. I did claim the other one, but I didn't claim that one specific. Which I'm hoping is not going to be an issue. Get it, like, full clearing the event. Oh, yeah. Back onto the Pal World thing. The developers of Pal World Pocket Pair have also openly stated that even though it's in its full form now, that it's finally in 1.0, that they're not going to up the price of it at all. So it's still, like, off of sale, like, full price, like $30, $29.99 US, I believe. I already owned it. Again, I had bought the game when it had just came into early access. Because, again, it looked really interesting. I had friends that I played it with, and they were like, oh yeah, it's like Pokemon, but, you know, with guns. And I was like, okay, I want to see this. And again, it turned out better than I thought it would be. A lot better. It's a very fun game. I could not recommend it enough, by the way. If you haven't played Pal World, I would highly recommend it to people. Especially if you're into, like, base building survival games, like Minecraft, or, you know, Rust, Ark survival, that kind of stuff. If you're really into those, then it's a good game that I would definitely check out if you had the time. And the money, of course. I've actually never played it, like, online. I've only ever played the game with, like, friends. So eventually, if my channel gets big enough, that might be something I'd be like, okay, I'll make, like, a server or something for games that I actually enjoy play with people. But again, that's if my channel gets big enough to support that kind of thing. It wouldn't be anything like, you know, like Minecraft's creators, they often have their private monetized servers I would not try to be doing shit like that so much. It'd be something where I could just, like, hang out with people, have fun, that kind of thing. I wouldn't want it to be something where it's like, oh, hey, monetization, monetization. There might be some type of, but not going to be to the drastic amount that some people have. For their, like, private servers and stuff. Or not private, public servers, rather. I'm not too into the whole monetization aspect of shit. There are things that I understand why they need to be at, like, to have some type of monetization. But if you're already a content creator and you're actively, like, you actively have, like, your community playing on a server and stuff, I don't feel that should be something that you're monetizing. Necessarily. Because if you are, that feels a bit like, oh, hey, I already have all of this shit because I'm the server owner. Nobody's gonna beat me type of thing. What was I doing? I was looking for this. Gonna level up Norma. I don't know. It's just an idea that I've had. It's an idea. It would only be games that I would play, though. Really. Not necessarily, oh, hey, what game do you want me to make a server for? It would only be games that are like, oh, I might actually play this with people. Just so you could get a little bit of a grasp of how I play games. I'm very weird with how I play games. Like, when I play Minecraft, I very much... I was the type of person who almost enjoyed, like, not roleplay in a normal sense. I would like to play a character when I go into it. Like, there was one time where it was a modded server with me and some of my friends, where I had decided, oh, I'm just gonna be, like, a researcher, you know? Because we had all these modded realms and creatures and stuff, and every time we would encounter something new, I would physically, like... I had the chiseled bookshelves where you could put, like, the books that you write in them, and I would have them actually, like, filled with notes, you know, like my own personal notes on the creatures and the realms that we encountered throughout the game. I very much enjoyed doing that type of thing. It feels very fun and on brand for me. As a writer, at least. I loved that. It was great. And I didn't tell anybody else I was doing it. I did not whatsoever tell any of my friends that that's what I was doing. They'd be like, oh, hey, you know, we're... Because me and my friends, we weren't always in the same base. I had my own separate, like, base. My base at the time was next to one of my good friends. We had, like, almost a connected base. And it was very it was very interesting when they started to, like, notice the weirdness that was going on in my base. They're just like, hold on, what is this? What is happening? Why have you done this, Silver?
I got you.
Uh, it's very fun. I loved it. That's like my favorite thing to do. If I do play Minecraft again on like a server or something, that's the kind of stuff that I like to do. I like to have stuff like that for people to like naturally come across. Even if we had like a quote unquote public portal for something, like one of the realms that we were going into, uh, I would also still make a private portal in what I called my like, because I had my main base, which was like my house, and then I had a side shoot, which was the laboratory, is what it said above it. And in there was where I kept all the portals. I would have a few examples of like creatures that I could quote unquote capture locked behind iron doors in there. Again, very fun. I loved it. That's my fucking cup of tea. And I would probably do or try to do something similar with Power World. It would not be the same because you can't do that exact same thing, but it would be more of like an in-depth look into my purview of things. Alright, let's do the expert challenge, because I have enough for this, I think. Well, not for burnout mode, but I do have enough for a standard. So I can start actually, like, getting her to max core skills so I don't put that off. I don't want to put off her core skills. Like I do for other characters, or have for other characters. I also need to increase her base skills as well. But I'll be doing that shortly. I gotta get Norma in here so she can actually... I have to get her the extra, the other disc. That's what I need. I need, like, one more disc for her, and then I can actually, like, start putting her in. Wow. And Poker has I hate the vital sense like counters. So it would be good to get rid of that, so I don't have to... So that's not an issue that I'm worried about. That I'm just not going to be able to do, like, a chain, or a parry sequence, is rather. So I can actually parry more properly. I'd love to be able to properly parry. That'd be great. This should be that. Let me go do the, Risk Califer thing. So I don't forget to do this. I'll just teleport to Pancake Shop. Again, I'm surprised they haven't brought back the food mechanic. Or made it actually fucking useful. Because that feels like something that'd be useful, and they just forgot it exists and made it completely unuseful. Because you can't use it for shit like that you would think you'd be able to use it for. Cannot use it for like a DA or a Shield defense or anything. And like that's the only content really that it would make sense to really use that for. The buffs from food. Yeah, no, this has plenty of time, genuinely, to get the full reward. This has plenty of time. Because you get 2 per day, so you'd only have to do it like 7 days, I think. And if it goes on for 15 days, that's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's do Norma.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
I need a 6. I need a 6 that has energy regen and like crit rate as well as like crit damage. I still need more crit rate, but I can work on that after. I need the swing jazz with energy regen on top. Let me go to the music store. Claim now. Craftable. Quick craft, that's 22 of them. Dismantle. Quick select, select all discarded. That's another 37. Let's swap this over to Swing Jazz. Orientation. I want it to have this, and I need crit rate. Let me make one of these. If I have enough money. I can make 2. That's like all of my money. That's fine. Got crit rate and crit damage. Just to ensure that that's a decent one. It's got HP %, which is not great.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
HP % is not great. Oh. I could upgrade it that far. That's actually not fucking bad. She's almost got 100%. She might have 100% if I level this up. And then I could do the math and calculate out some stuff. She's got a 2.08. Once I get this to max. But I don't have enough money for that right now. Denny's.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
I can swap, I think, now, technically. It's not going to be as good. It's definitely not going to be as good
Looking for info?
for now, but it'll work. Definitely. Now if I press F2, go in here to redeemable. I can buy one of these too. Potential archive. Not what I need. We'll go to outpost logistics, I guess. Maybe association supplies. I doubt that's gonna be enough.
Exploring the outside world. Love it.
Alright, there we go. That's not a great one, but that's decent. How many modifiers? She's only got a 20. She's only got 20 modifiers. Blech. It's because some of these are kind of bad. Like this one is decent on crit rate, but it doesn't have crit damage or attack percent. This one sucks. So I might have to replace that one with a better one later. Actually, this one's kind of already better. Actually, it just already is better. Regardless. I'm gonna have to level that up all the way. Either way. Okay. We're done with that for the day. So, if you enjoy my content and you want to be able to support me in ways that aren't just watching my videos, I have 2 ways that you can go about doing that. Down below in the description, you will see my first link, which is my Honeygain referral code link. I'm not sponsored by them. That is my personal link. All you have to do to support me through that is click that link, sign up for Honeygain, download the app on either your PC or your Android devices, and you are ready to go. You will receive $3 in your account when you sign up through that link. And then over the course of you earning $20, Honeygain will give me $5. So, if you want to support me and also make a little bit of money, that'd be the best way to go about it. You don't have to do anything other than just use the device while Honeygain is active, and you get paid for it. Nothing else. There's no surveys, none of that bullshit. Well, there are, but you have to go through the other function through it, but I don't use that myself, so I'm not going to tell you to use it. I can't confirm that if that's good. Because I have used Honeygain for years, and even if you don't decide to do that, if your internet privacy and stuff like that is super important to you, and you don't want them possibly knowing, like, oh, what kind of shit you're looking up, then I wouldn't recommend it at all. Because they might have access to that. I don't know how it works. They could. They could not. Who knows? The other way is my Ko-fi link down below. It is just a donations page. There is no exclusive content on it. It is just for if you have extra money and you really enjoy my content and you want to help me fund better equipment, you know, that kind of stuff. That would be the way to go about it. But if not, that's fine. You don't have to donate. I don't want you to donate if you can't afford it, or you don't like my content enough to be able to feel justified in doing that, because you're not getting anything out of it. There is no exclusive content to get out of my Ko-fi page. It is just for donations. And if you expect something, you will be disappointed. Just genuinely, you will be disappointed if you're expecting to feel like part of an exclusive club. If I make a Discord for my YouTube channel, I might put that as a thing that you can join through that, but it's not going to be locked behind it. It's going to be, oh, here's the link. You know, join if you want. Join if you enjoy this type of stuff. Especially if I start making public servers for that kind of thing, for, like, games. I would have a Discord for that as well. But, either way, if you've made it 30 minutes into the video, almost 31 minutes, and you're still watching, you're still here, right now, yes you, I wanted you to hear this specifically. Genuinely thank you for watching this far into the video. I could tell not many people make it, you know, even a couple seconds, really. They don't, most times, they don't make a minute. My viewer metrics show that I have less than a minute. But if you did make it here, impossibly somehow, I wanted you to know you're special, and I really appreciate you getting this far into the video, watching this long, listening to me just talk about whatever random bullshit. Genuinely, I appreciate it. And for everybody else, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.